Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Review. Today we are reviewing the M18 Hellcat, which is a Tier 6 tank destroyer in the American line. This is not a bad tank. I enjoy playing this tank. As a matter of fact, I consider this one of my favorite tanks in World of Tanks. Now, a lot of people say in patch 9.2 it was supposed to be dumbed down. It wasn't going to be worth anything. I have not seen any changes in it. I still play good games in it, so I don't know what they were talking about, but hey, I still consider this one of my favorite, and I enjoy playing it. So let's take a look at how to get there from point A to point B. Let's take a look at the tech tree real quick. Of course, you start off with a T1 to the T18 to the T82. Then you can go to the A1, the T49 to the Hellcat. You can also go up. You can also take the T40 to the Wolverine, then go to there. To be honest with you, I consider the Wolverine the better out of the two. It depends on how you play your tank destroyers. T49 is very fast, but the Wolverine has a little bit more armor, and it's actually a little bit better. Okay, this is how the Hellcat comes. You have choices of 4 guns. Top gun, which we'll go over a little bit later. You can get a Tier 10 radio, Tier 5 engine, Tier 6 tracks, and Tier 5 turret. Okay, let's go back to there. Let's go to the specs on this thing. Blow them up for you and move them around so you can see them a little bit better. Okay, we have 570 hit points, which isn't that much. Horsepower on this is 460. Top speed on this is 72 kilometers per hour. Traverse speed is 30 degrees per second. Hull armor on this is not much. It's 12, 12, and 12. So there isn't much armor on this thing. The turret has more armor, which is 76, 31, and 127 on the rear. We'll go over the gun. The turret traverse speed is not that fast. It's 16 degrees per second. Base view range is 370, and the base signal range is 750. So that's the specs on it. I do want to go over this tank, the hull on this thing. Now, this thing does not have much armor on it, but it does have some good angles on it. You got a good slope here, and if you take a look, you got another good slope here, but you also got an angled slope here and here, which helps you out a lot. You got this big chunk of metal here, and the turret is also angled and rounded, and then you got this massive block here. Okay, so you gotta basically try to hide this tank, try to conceal from basically turns down. The other thing you gotta be very leery of, especially with Artie in the game, is this open cockpit. One shell lands in here, you're dead. I mean, they'll get you one shot, boom, you're dead, and that's happened to me a lot. Now, this does come with a crew of 5, and tell you how much I love this tank. That's me. I'm the First Lieutenant Bud Walter. Hey, I actually named the commander after myself. I couldn't find Buddy, but they had Bud in here, and they did have my last name, so I got it, and I've been put it on here just because this is one of my favorite tanks. I do use this tank in tournaments, and in tank companies. I consider this a very good tank overall to play. Let's go over the gun next. And I'll blow that up for you. The gun on this, top gun on this, is a Tier 7. .90 caliber gun, 7.5 rounds per minute. Average penetration is 160, 243, 45. Average damage on this is 240, 240, and 320. This is an accurate gun. At .35 at 100 meters, that means where you aim is where that shell is going to go. Aiming time on this is actually pretty good at 1.7 seconds. You can carry AP, APCR, and high explosives on this gun. Close that. This is not a bad tank. Now, I do have this totally camouflage, exterior camouflage on this thing, and it's permanent. And also have my skull and helmet, which is my little trademark. If you see that on one of my tanks, that usually means I am keeping this tank permanently in the game. My crew of 5 currently have working on the third perk at 80%. They all have brothers in arms. The driver has clutch braking, and of course my commander has Sixth Sense. Right now I'm at 80% with the gunner with snapshot, and my radio operator and my loader right now are both learning repairs on this thing. Now, what I carry on this in the way of modulars are, first I carry binocs. I use this as a tank destroyer to snipe, and it's a good sniper tank. Oops. Medium gun rammer, which gives me a 10% load, adds 10% to my loading time, or it subtracts 10% from my loading time. And I also carry the enhanced gun lane drive, which subtracts another 10% off my aiming speed, which I think I'm going to be replacing this with something a little bit different. I haven't decided yet. Right now, currently trying to gain money back. Let's take a look, see what we got here. Well, I might go ahead and get the enhanced torsion bar, or I might go ahead and get another camouflage now for this thing, because I do like hiding this thing. So that's basically it on the tank. I do have this tank in action, so let's take a look at the clip. I'll see y'all on the other side. Hi guys, and welcome to World of Tanks Replay. Today I'm in my M18 Hellcat Tier 6 tank destroyer in the US line, and we are on Fiery Salient. So we're going to speed things up. Oh yeah, we have a 54% chance of winning. Gotta speed things up here a little bit. First part is a little slow, so it's just a matter of time before we start spotting. Once we start spotting, I'll slow it back down. Okay, we're back to normal speed. Shoot and miss. Ah, shot did tag. The other guy got him before I did. So now it's just a waiting game there. We got a target. I'm just a little too far out for it. Scores right now 3-1. good hit on the Hellcat. The guy took him out before I could take him out. But that's what you call focus fire, guys. Back it up a little bit just to try to figure out what's going on. Okay, got another target. Looks like he's charging. Hit him. Took a blind shot. Okay, there he is. He's lit up. Hit him again. And he's knocked out. Got another tank over here. Hit him.